Hi, I'm Bod and I'm drummer and founding member of Annihilated, British thrash band. I've been playing drums for nearly 35 years. I guess I was inspired by all the old prog rock bands originally. The Beatles were always playing in our house, and my older brothers had their Led Zeppelin, Queen albums, and Yes, and then Rush arrived. At school, me and my buddies used to like the old glam bands like The Sweep, and then punk happened, and with the things that were going on with my life, or in my life at that time, punk just seemed to talk to me, and sort of that was it really. It just changed me forever. I've always liked things that are a little bit all off the wall and a little bit alternative, so it was a nice sort of nice thing to be a part of. I started playing Premier drums, the good old British kits, and found them to be a good solid kit, but the trouble is the hardware suffered, and things were always coming undone and drums turning up dead. So I was speaking to Sona and found out a lot more about the Sona range, particularly designer range. I wanted a kit that was really suited to me personally and that I would feel comfortable behind. So we went about creating this, which is a Sona designer, obviously. It was made especially for me, which all the designers were made especially for everybody in the Sona factory back in the old days in Germany. Everything was made in the Sona factory at that time, nothing was outsourced, and it was all by traditional hand craftsmen who would, basically all the generations, everyone who lived around the town worked at Sona, so you had a wealth of experience there. Anyway, my setup is a 10, 12 and 14 power tom, and I've got a 16 floor tom on a 22 inch by 18 kick. I've just acquired a nice copper snare, which is working out really well. It's a bit of a beast really. And my foot gear, I like the Tama Iron Cobras. I've got a signature series. There was a special edition that were made. Were chromed up, and they've got a lot more heavy-duty chains and bearings to them. So that's pretty much it. My hardware is mainly DW. It is the best in the world, I have to say that. And I've been using Sabian cymbals for quite some time now. I originally used Pasty, and I was very happy for them in the early thrash albums that Annihilated did. But they didn't really have many ranges. So when Zildjian came out and really hit the market big time, they had so many different types and sizes. I experimented a great deal with them. A lot of metal bands were using Sabian Zeds at the time, and I sort of mixed them up with the customs and played the Zildjian for quite some time. But then I found that they were a little bit too, the cymbal quality was going down, so it's too many ranges. And saw Pearl Jam once on MTV with do an acoustic set, and he was using Sabins, and it sounded gorgeous. So I looked into Sabins, and I bought a couple, and I just fell in love with them, as you do with kit. And I've been playing Sabins ever since. I'm very happy with everything. Seems to fit the band very well, gives it the power, and that's about it really.